Hey, how's it going there? Troy with Big BB LLC. I just got in two things here that I wanted to share with you. I've been wanting to get a couple of these for a while and do like a comparison on them because there are certain things I do and don't like about these things. One of the first ones, the Kel Tec Sub 2000. 9mm, takes Glock mags. I love the fact that it does have a threaded barrel because, you know, I'm a suppressor guy. And for the bolt coming up under here, like I said, I'm not in love with that, really. But the one thing that I'm really not in love with on these is the fact that you can't really put anything here and still do that. All right? And so I know there's a lot of people that go, well, yeah, but they've got something you could put on there and it'll offset it. That is true. But you got to buy it. More cost. So that's why I like this little doohickey. This right here. In this nice fabulous case even. It even comes in its own carrying case. Look at this. This is a sweet case. But you know what? Here, hold on. Let me just look at this case. Right? All the little pockets. That thing's a sweet case. I don't get that with the Kel Tec. Not that I'm going to hate on them just for that, but you don't get a Kel Tec case with the Kel Tec. But this is the Smith & Wesson FPC. It's essentially the same thing. But only it folds to the side instead of over the top. So I really like that because now I can put any optic I want on here, and I don't have to worry about buying some extra contraption just to make it fold up. I still got the threaded barrel. The bolt, it's not just like this one where it's got that one little peg. You can actually grab this one. It has like a little bat wing. You can actually grab it like so or like so. It takes Smith & Wesson double stack mags, so it doesn't take the Glock. So if that's the deal breaker for you, then that's the deal breaker. But this thing is pretty sweet. And it just folds up. And it actually locks in there, utilizing the bolt. Isn't that nice? So if you're looking for yourself a 9mm platform carbine, one, as you know, I have a high point carbine 9mm on my wall right now. I didn't bring that out here because it's a high point. But for the foldable options, usually Kel Tec, I see a lot of these come through my shop. A lot of people buying these. They are about $200 cheaper. I will give them that. They're cheap. You get what you pay for. Kel Tec obviously is not a bad brand. So I have heard nothing but good things about that. So obviously if money is the issue, then go with the Kel Tec. I see nothing wrong with that. Matter of fact, the high point carbines, they're a little cheaper than those, but I've heard nothing bad about them either. It's just their handguns I've heard a lot about. But for me, I do a lot with Smith & Wessons because I carry a Smith & Wesson, and man, I love the way Smith & Wesson feels in my hand. But these are a little more expensive. But the one thing I do like about these is the fact that I don't have to buy extra bullshit to put on this just to make it do this again, right? I can put my reflex sight on there, I can put my red dot on there, and I can still fold it up without the addition of an offset mount, because this one won't do that without it. I mean, look at that. There's almost no gap between there. It's like maybe like 3/16 of an inch or something. I don't know, I don't have a ruler out here, but it's not a big gap, so there's not much that you're going to be able to put on there and allow it to fold up without buying extra stuff. Don't have to buy extra stuff, and it still folds up. Maybe not over the top like that one, but is it really taking up any more space this way than it is this way? So, I don't know. That's my personal feelings on it. Like I said, I think they're both great. I think they both do exactly what they're intended to do. I think they both do exactly what they're intended to do for a long time. I think they both put up with some abuse. Now it just becomes, do you want to use the Glock mag and pay a little extra for the extra stuff that you're going to have to put on the top? Or you can put it on the bottom, I guess. Or you're going to pay up a little bit, go with the Smith & Wesson mags. You don't have to buy nothing extra. They're both 9mm, and at this point, it really is more a preference than it is anything else. So I just wanted to bring these out here because now I got one of each in the shop. I will be posting them online and ready to sell them later. So stay safe, shoot straight,